Tonight, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports.
Taken in the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Played collegiately here in the Keystone State. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
2 plays so far, run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. After last week's loss, you bet this offense probably wanted to come out with a little more fire than a 3-and-out.
And I'm sure that people are saying, hey, come on, Coach, where was the pregame talk? Have these guys ready to go? But you and I both know it goes into preparation and practice and being ready to go. That gives you the confidence to come out. Play. They've got to find that fast.
At their own 46-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
26, Miles.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there on first as a screen pass gets him 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
The Giants' 31-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from there.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches. Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Brought down right.
He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Giants are going to get the football back. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw again, Jones. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Jones' pass intended for Sterling.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Eagles. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 98 yards, too shy of 100.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
Throwing Jones. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Duke Riley with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Dexter Lawrence. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. They go play action with Hurts. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 36. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
It's a loss.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Eagles. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Duke Riley able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And he's going to go down again.
Daniel Jones sacked. A loss of 7.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and forever. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite. Throwing the ball,
yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages. You know, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Intended for Saquon Barkley. Incomplete.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Jones pass.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue.
4 yards. And the Giants' first down.
Operating from the gun, Jones toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. That's complete left side to Shepard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, New York.
A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Saquon Barkley on the carry.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one maybe his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
And they'll begin by running the option. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3.
No gain on the play.
They run the option on 2nd down. There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. That's who is running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to loft it deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 32 that time. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Flush to his right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more.
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellows in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now. Talking about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down. Here's Sanders. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Clyde Edwards-Helaire as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yes.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove, they're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for
through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Giants.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier.
Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick, please? Thank you. All right, let's go. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on.
It got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Hurts. Escape. Hurts fumbles it. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. Accelerating, and off he goes. The 40. The 30. 10. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown.
Graham Gano on for the extra.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
14.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over. Possession. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1-score game.
A good pickup there, 22.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. And in 2 plays just like that, they're already operating in the red zone. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Jones now. Off the play fake. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Jones sacked. A 10-yard.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And Rudolph has it left side. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
And taken right at the 35. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Return team.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Number 25.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Barkley. And he's got room. And now look at him go. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. He just bumped up his personal stats with a 2nd score, but they still have some ground to make up.
Not terrific for today because of what you just said. They're still down on the scoreboard. But later in the year, when he piles it all up and starts to think about contract time, that's a pretty good deal for him. And I know darn well that you've got him in fantasy football, don't you?
I don't. You always think of it. I just appreciate that you think I'm smart enough to have him in fantasy.
Well, you are.
Thanks. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to loft it deep right side. He's got a man complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 32 on the play. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
22 yards there, a 1st down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys to scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Jannard Avery in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jones throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph, and it'll bring up 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Jones to throw on 3rd down, and that will be incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. He'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That's good. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't it?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Elliott good with a PAT. And a lead out to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Caden Smith, the tight end. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Smith, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Jones. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, New York.
From the gun, Jones. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Jones pass.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's Jones, throwing again. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39. A good pickup there, a 22. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
Jones
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches at the Eagles' 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Over the middle, it's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards. And the Giants' first down.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll go to Barkley again. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback and makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's into the clear. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, and they're going to come up empty here on 4th down.
This was almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at teams on the march, they're in the red zone.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
New York.
From the gun, Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Jones. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and lead the game out that way.
And complete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph.
Complete.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And Tate's got it. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
New York.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
From the gun, Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 70th catch for him on the year. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Complete.
Golden Tate, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They go play action with Hurts. And he finds a man on the crossing route.
That's good.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another run here with Sanders. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Hurts sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. His throw caught at about the 5. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Throwing is Hurts. Hurts fumbles it, and the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Jones sacked. fumble on the play. Recovered by the
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
Tonight's final score.